Okay, hopefully that should be up and running now. Let's see. Says it's online, but is it telling me the truth? It says the stream is healthy. Alright, excellent. Okay, so we're up and going. Hello again, it's me again. I hope everyone's well. I'm doing something a little different this time. I'm going to start poking at the Dungeon Masters section. I have not actually done any of the make module sections of this particular game. Now, let's start here. Obviously, I'm a Dungeon Master, and I've got a swirly ball here of energy to indicate that I'm the Dungeon Master. I'm a little confused why I don't have a little gnome-looking guy in a red robe, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're probably too young. Let's see. Next option is D20, apparently. Huh. Yeah. Red D20 wisp. See? That's actually pretty cool. Anyway, it's a minor thing. I think the players can see it when they're in the game. So let's create something. My modules. No. Back. Create edit module. DM not righted. Okay. Start creating. Manage modules. I don't have one. So click the new DM module. Okay. Alright. So we've got it loading up the tool set here. Now this is one of the big selling points of the game. You could go in and create your own modules and run people through them. I have yet to find people to volunteer to run through my module, but there's a whole section that you can download modules, and I'll show you that in a bit, just to give you something to look at. Okay, what time are we at? We're at 8:40, so we'll do this for about an hour. Alright, DM movement. Middle click and drag, or use WASD keys to move through the area. Right click and drag to use Q, or use Q and E to rotate the camera. Scene menu along the top will open additional features, DM campaign only. The blade menu along the left is used to manipulate the world. So this is the blade menu. So I can do things like change what time of day it is. That's pretty cool. Although, why is that weather? I mean, clear sky, overcast, lightning storm. Hey, that's kind of cool. It was a dark and stormy night. Hey. Oh, let's see. What do we got here? I can place barriers and walls. Various fences there. Cemetery wall, curved stone wall. So I could put a wall right here. Okay. So I can remove it. I can change the display name. Let's leave it wall for now. Action text. This is a wall. Discoverability. Make discoverable. Allows you to make the object unactionable until perceived by the adventurers. Oh, okay. Trap. Wall. Why would I do that? I don't know, but it's good to know that those are the options there. Okay. When placing new creature or object from the blade menu, left click on the ground and will create a new version or creature of that object. Holding the over the object creature will allow you to move it by dragging. Holding the left and right button will over the object or creature will allow you to rotate it, dragging the mouse while by pressing Q and E. So now apparently double clicking will bring you in nice and close. So that's something. So I can place another wall, I guess. Barriers and walls, curved fence. Okay. I can rotate the camera. Alright, that's something. And I can move this way or that. Trying to build onto that wall. This should be a simple task, right? I'm not asking for much here. Okay. That's something. Okay, so I can rotate the wall by holding down both keys. And I can click over here and go, I want another curved wall. So I can rotate this. What happens when I put them over the top of each other? So apparently it's hard to control the rotation, but yeah. Dun dun dun. There we go. Ta-da! See, that's not bad. It's actually not bad. Thought that would be harder. So let's see if I can click on, see, there, wall. Alright. Can I click on any of the other things in this environment? No, it won't let me. That's interesting. So I can't click on the box. What's in the box? Okay. So that's something. I accept. Alright. I can use those to... Let's, creature sets. Accept. New set. Let's go with... Wow. There are a lot of unpleasant fellows there. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... Goblins. Yeah. Goblins would be a good choice. And... accept. see if it'll let me bring him over. Oh, I got Goblin Flunky, Goblin Warg. Hi, Wargs. Goblin Alchemists. Bugbear. Not my friend. Hobgoblin. These guys are unpleasant. Okay, next. You gotta like his color scheme there. Yeah, there's not much actually creepier than an old hobgoblin, honestly. Next. So, what do I want to give him? No, scimitar might be an option. Or maybe a long sword. Let's give him a long sword. Okay, and then we put a shield on his other arm. That's or maybe Morning Star. Yeah, put a Morning Star. Ooh, that looks unpleasant. Would not want to be hit by that. Okay, and let's see what all other kind of lots of different weapons and shields and daggers and oh my, yeah. Equipment color, metal. Ooh. You know, he could be Prince's Hobgoblin. Look at that purple on there. Purple and gold, man. That looks awesome. I'm so glad I picked that. Weapons. Go back to weapons. Equipment. Next. Stats. So... Alright, so you can control what level he is. You can control the stats over here. It's a point-buy setup, so that's fine. And, oh, give him some... let's not go with the rogue abilities. Not Ranger, Drow, Beast, Undead, Oration, Goblinoid. Yep. Lawful Evil. Oh, I can pick all kinds of interesting deities. Umberly, Tempest, Helm, Gond. Might be fun to pick one of the Bane, maybe. Leader of the band. So, as you can see, You can get a little space to copy and paste his history if you want to. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's certainly seen worse. Interestingly enough, on the equipment side, it appears that the only equipment it gives you an option with are weapons. So you can't, like, give him a helmet or something like that, which I find interesting. I mean, it's a choice, right? It's an interesting choice. Um, and altering the appearance on this guy's really going to boil down to the color and weapon choice. I can't really change how he looks, which is important to note because these are things that you need to know, right? And Goblin Archer. Let's go with next. And give him a nice deep green tone. And hair color. Give him a nice kind of a deep brown. Next. And he is an archer, so he's got a bow. Right? So, I mean, do we want to give him like a better bow? I don't think so. And it doesn't look like a bow's even an option, which I find interesting. Let's see. And I can give him the same sort of purple look to his gear, so you can tell what tribe he's with. Stats. Pretty straightforward. Next. I could give him some new abilities, but I don't think I will. And archer leader. Got kind of a yellow color, no hair. Let's give him something nicer. This is a high-class goblin, really. Yeah. He's got good gear for a goblin. Don't mess with this group. They mean business. Purple. Some lavender. And some blue highlights. Let's go with light blue highlights. He's positively festive. Next, stats. Don't really have anything I want to do there. And go bulwark. Okay, next. Alright. Close these. Create a humanoid adventurer NPC character from scratch and modify an existing enemy template. Quest. Locations. Okay, so I can come up with new locations. So let's say I want to put them in click new location, create area. Oh, okay. Creating an adventure requires memorable locations, a dungeon, a ruin, a mountain, something unexpected and exciting. With these settings, the DM can control and craft endless sites, players, area of the mountain path, the swamp, No, I don't want the city. Mountains, maybe. Grasslands, possibly. Swamp, ooh. Underdog. Dwaragar City. Elysium. Village. City. Let's go with that. Alright. Alright. And normal difficulty, lighting and atmosphere, lightning storm, yeah. And accept. Let's visit. Okay, accept. So, changing encounters. The D2 represents the encounter location. The miniature represents the creatures in the encounter. Moving or rotating a miniature in a set encounter creates custom monster. Custom encounter. Right-clicking on the D20 allows you to change the encounter when running the campaign. So, let's start placing my Oh, nice! Got a little growl going. That's pretty cool. Goblin Archer. Nice. And just good old-fashioned goblins. That is a fearsome band if ever I saw some. Okay. Objects. no, it's for inside. It's castle. Let's go with. Alright. So, editing the location means resetting it. So, all the stuff I placed, not there anymore. So, clearly this uses the same sort of tiles that I have access to from the other adventures that I've played in so far. So that's something. Let's see here. So, a little D20. It allows me to control these guys. So if I click on this one, I can these guys. This one, I can these guys. I can make objects, barriers and walls. Alright, and what are we putting in between there? Objects. Animals? No. Okay. Let's see. Traps? Shocking traps? Nice. So... Alright, so we can place goblins. Alright. Alright, so controlling the placement is not super easy. I'm going to be honest, the rotating them is not as intuitive as I would like, but it's a doable thing. Make hostile. Yeah. And let's see. Goblin Archer. Yeah, see, controlling where they're pointing is not super easy. Alright, so I've got a band here of hostiles. Close the quest panel for now. What's a gizmo? Prefab swappers, huh? Okay. Options. Ah, okay. I can save and exit. Close that. So let's go with quests. New quest. Defeat boss. I can change the reward, random weapon, random armor, trinket. And yes, I want reward gold. Alright. Alright. Possess creature. Alter creature. Oh, I can promote him. Make hostile. Make him a vendor. Don't really want a vendor there, though, I've gotta admit. And change his default status. So I can create a character. Let's make an evil wizard. Yeah. Alright. Race. No, not a halfling. Half elf might be a good choice. Now let's go human. Because humans are usually bad guys. Make him a noble, because why wouldn't you, really? And next, change his appearance. So make him very pale, like super, super pale. And that's not his complexion much. We've got long hair. And let's make it black as night. And give him the longer, pointier beard mustache, just to make him a little extra creepy, really. Alright. Let's see. Brow depth. Very prominent brow. Narrow eyes. Interesting. Okay, so lots of fine controls here along the lines of what you get for making your PC, honestly. But let's go ahead next. He's a wizard, don't you know? That looks pretty good. Armor. Alright. Cape of the Spider's Kiss, maybe. Or maybe a Cloak of Evasion. Yeah. And lots of different kinds of cloth robes. Yeah, got him a sort of a red wizard vibe to him. Give him the cloak cowl treatment. Alright. Ooh. Equipment colors. Purple. Purple. He's the leader of the bad guys after all. spent those stats. Just making unpleasant. Yeah, he's kind of gross, actually.
Excuse me. I listen up.
Yeah, sneering. Faction, hostile, alignment, lawful, evil. Yeah. Evil wizard. And we'll call him Steve. I don't know why, but Steve seems like a good choice for an evil wizard. There we go. So he's facing the right way. Alright. So as you can see, there's a lot of fiddly bits here. I can put gear in, I can put creatures in. Really, let me put this in. Alright. Oh, lots and lots of objects here. Lost mines, nature, rocks, trees, shop. Let's see. Treasure. I always like treasure. Structures. Let's see, structures. Anyways, so yeah, I've got lots of cool little toys here. I can set up, so I've got defeat the boss quest, and I can do a collect quest. I can do defeat enemy quest. Set assigned to a location, creature sets, Roygar, goblins. Let's go goblins. And hobgoblin. And 10. And the reward is random weapon. So yeah, I can set those all up in here. Now I'm going to leave this here, and go ahead and save this module. Screwing around. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff here. You really just experimenting. You really need actually a plan. And that is a thing that I did not have going into this. But, so, yeah, I mean, we've got these guys here. I'm not sure how to place the adventurers, so there's that. I'm still learning my way around this thing. Let's see. City work rolls normal. So yeah, this is the area that you face in the first part of the game. So the map is fairly familiar. There are several pre-done modules in the documentation, or not in the documentation, but in the store. So let me go ahead and go back and briefly show where that is. Save and exit. Accept. Save. Accept. Accept. So you'll notice that you can save it. One of the things in here, and I'm going to show this briefly before I call it quits for the night, is you can so you can DM a module first off, which is neat. And I've downloaded a module, right? So I can rate it, I can delete it, I can do whatever. It's got a description, how many quests are in it, things like that. And I can double click on that, I think, and load it up. And I'll have different character slots. And you know, if I had players right now, I could put them in there. So it's a neat thing. I can download modules. Those are downloaded ones I've already grabbed. Big and a Mystery, Curious Fate of Quell and Fid. And these are the ratings on them. So that's, and you can see how often it's been rated. So this one's been rated 7 times, and it's got 1,000 downloads. Got a 5-star. So it's a well rated one. So I can click on it and I can read the description over here. Fastic chase around Circos. This adventure begins in media res, following nasty ambush. Da, da, da. And it'll say, you know, how many players have played through it, how many times it's been played. 4 outdoor areas, 2 cities. Da, 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 da. 1.5 to 2 hours, I think. Enjoy. so you got those options there. And what's this? What's this guy? What's his story? Oh, he's got a DM already attached. I see. So you can see that there's a lot of things in here, and I think the next time I'll grab one of the downloaded ones and edit it to my specifications. But they've got like over almost 2,000 modules at this point, so it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna back out and call it a night tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me if you want to see more of this tool set, I guess, and we'll explore it some more later. And hopefully this wasn't too boring. But if you like, subscribe, share, all the usual things. I've got a Patreon. Feel free to click on that. And otherwise, I will catch you guys another time. I hope you enjoyed, and you have a good evening. Thanks.